The miles I've been run, whoo, this foam, it's been squished. The miles have been cruised, and this super trainer has been put through the ringer. But does the Mizuno Neo Vista 2 deserve a spot in your shoe rotation? Find out in today's full review. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody with the Shoe In With Cody, and today we got ourselves a good one. We are talking about the Mizuno Neo Vista 2. I've had this shoe for a little while now. Put in about like 32, 33 miles into the shoe, and I got a lot to say. In this video, I'm going to cover the fit, the good, the bad, and the verdict. Should you buy the shoe? Yeah, this shoe right here. Now, before I dive into all that goodness, I do need to point out one thing. This shoe was provided to me by Mizuno, but they have no idea what I'm going to say in this video, and they have no control over any of my content. Now, before I dive into this shoe, I do have a huge favor to ask you all. Hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. You know you want to. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it definitely helps the channel. Now, let's sit back, relax, and let's talk about the Mizuno Neo Vista 2. To kick this video off, I'm going to talk about the fit. And honestly, this one felt true to size to me. I am a men's 9.5 in almost all shoes, especially Mizuno. And this one fit really nicely. It accommodated my widest foot. So that's one thing I want to point out. This shoe, lengthwise, no issues at all. Widthwise, and the materials they're using, it accommodated my widest foot. So I want to point out, if you have super narrow feet, it might be too much room actually here for you. You might get some sliding back and forth. So definitely want to make sure you try this on before you buy this one. Again, for me, no issues at all. And I think if you have like a normal to wideish foot, you're not going to have any issues. I just tend to find out with these like booty-like uppers, all this whole one piece, it accommodates either the narrow-footed people or the wide-footed people. It's really hard to be able to include both of those in there. And I think this shoe tends to accommodate the more wider-footed friends. Again, even like the height of the toe box, no issues at all. No blisters, no heel slippage, none of that. True to size, accommodated my widest foot. Now, because I'm a positive guy, I'm going to start with the positives. And honestly, folks, number one has to be this foam, this Mizuno Enerzy's Next is so nice. So the way this shoe works is the top layer is a TPU foam, and it's kind of that softer material, feels fantastic, really comfortable. Then they have a plate, and it's not a carbon plate, and I think it might be like a nylon plate. I'm not 100% sure. I'll definitely drop it in the comments down below. And then at the bottom, it's an EVA foam. So what you get is a really nice combination of soft, a plate to kind of harden it up, and then the EVA foam, it really makes it more stable, I should say. So again, you get that comfortable feel, but also very stable. This shoe, I believe, has about like 50 millimeters in the heel. That's a lot. That is a lot. Usually, I don't love going that high up. This is definitely that super trainer category, high stack with the plate in it. But I found this shoe to be stable. So again, take a look at that. This foam is so freaking nice, but it only works if you're able to get the miles in and feel like you're not going to break your ankle. Happy to report, foam is comfortable and it's stable. At no point did I feel like my ankle was going to go. Now, keep in mind, because it's such a high stack shoe, I'm not like taking this out on tracks. I'm not trying to whip around corners. This is very much a cruiser shoe. For me, again, I'm putting it in that super trainer category. And for me, easy runs, moderate runs, recovery runs really is where this shoe shines. I'm not putting this in a speed work shoe. Just because it's a plate does not necessarily mean it's for speed work. For me, the bread and butter is this is that long run companion. So my recovery pace is about like an 8:30 plus. My easy miles, I try to be around an 8. And when I'm doing like a moderate pace, it's around 7, maybe 7:30, depending on my training, right? That moderate pace, it just feels so good. So if I was doing like an 18-mile long run for a marathon, this shoe would be perfect for that. It would allow me to pick the pace up while also being comfortable and responsive underneath. So again, this shoe shines at a lot of different areas, but that moderate pace, that's where I'm going to say I really enjoy this. If I were training for a marathon right now, this would be my rotation to do for long runs because the foam it's responsive, it's comfortable, but I can also pick the pace up. This upper, again, I mentioned the fit. I think if you have a narrow foot, you're gonna have issues, but I really like this shoe. I really like this upper. I got a fantastic lockdown. And I will point out, with these types of uppers, you look at that, it's like a booty-like upper. It's one piece. It's all one piece. It's either a hit or miss. And this is definitely a hit. This is definitely a shoe I laced up, had no heel slippage at all, tied it, forgot that it was on. The other nice thing about this upper too, it's getting hot here in Pennsylvania. And when a lot of people are buying the shoe, it's going to be hot. And this shoe, my foot was not cooking. I even wore some thicker socks because at first I wasn't sure if I was going to have any issues with this. No issues at all. Very breathable, gets the job done. And the last thing I'm going to point out, well, two more things actually, is I love the looks of this shoe. This shoe is freaking sweet. I wore this for Memorial Day. Give me some red, white, and blue socks. I love America. This is just, I love an all-white shoe. This hits the mark for me. The other thing is grip. No issues at all. I've used this out on some rainy runs. No issues. I'm not saying this is like a Vibram outsole by any means. I do a lot of trail running, so that I just keep that in mind. For a road shoe, it just kind of got the job done. So again, you get a lot of stack, comfortable stack, while you can also push the pace. Great lockdown. Love the looks. Really hit a lot of marks here. With the good, you do know there has to be some bad. And honestly, the number one bad thing I'm going to say about this shoe has to be the price. $200 is a lot. I know people are like, oh, well, it's not that expensive anymore. That's kind of sad. We've become so jaded to the cost. I'm just going to point out $200 is a lot. Yes, do I think this shoe is worth $200? Sure, but it still hurts, and I still got to call the brand out for making a shoe $200+. Really the big one for me is I think if you have narrow feet, this shoe might just cause a lot of issues for you. I just think you're going to have too much room in here. Again, for my widest foot, no issues at all. I think for other people, it's just going to be too much, to be quite frank. And the last one that I'm going to add to that is crevets. I don't know what the heck to call them. They're like crevices. I got some rock stuck in there. So gotta keep that in mind when you're running out there, because it is such a big stack shoe. Again, 50 millimeters in the heel. If you do not want to get rock stuck in here. I got one stuck in there, and I think I got like a walnut or like something from a tree. And it got stuck in there. And because of the height, sometimes you can get away with just running on it, but I did feel a little uncomfortable. I had to pull off and pull it out. Again, not a deal breaker by any means, but it is something I have to point out. The last thing is cornering. Again, I said it's pretty stable, but this is not a shoe to go like NASCAR on F1 on it. This is a cruiser shoe. This is not a shoe where I would recommend start whipping around corners. Yes, it's stable when you're going north-south and a little bit, turns and everything and taking your time. But if you're trying to whip around corners, I'd just be careful. It's just a large stack. I didn't love whipping around corners. But again, I do want to point out, I never had any issues. It's just when you go really fast with this type of stack, I just baby it, to be quite honest with you. Some of you that are better runners might not have any issues, but me personally, I did have some issues. And I think that is it. I guess the last one I'm going to point out is, I think a lot of times when people see plates, they instantly think, oh, that's a speed day shoe. This is not a speed day shoe. You can pick the pace up, don't get me wrong. Like when I'm doing a speed work, I'm in the 6s. Yeah, I can kind of get there, but it's bread and butter. This is very much easy day, recovery, long run where you're trying to go for a moderate pace, not a speed day shoe. So that's it. The price is a little bit high, and these crevices will get some rocks in there, but that's it, and I kind of feel like I'm nitpicking a little bit. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and now you want my verdict. Should you buy the shoe? And honestly, hands down, this is my favorite Supertrainer right now, but only because the materials they're using are top-notch, and the foam is just so nice. The Neo line from Mizuno, whatever you're doing, Mizuno, keep it up. It's one of my favorite lines right now. And this shoe, while it is high for $200, you're going to be able to get a ton of miles in it, and it's pretty versatile, as in you can do easy miles, recovery miles, and long run, especially when you kind of have a moderate pace. So again, I really dig this shoe. I think really the only category of people I wouldn't recommend this shoe is, or two people, you love a minimalist shoe. This is not even on your radar. If you love a minimalist shoe, you're not looking at a 50 millimeter stack shoe. The other one is if you have a narrow foot. I know I keep harping on that, but I do want to point that out. If you have a narrow foot, it just might be too much room. For everybody else that's looking for a Supertrainer to get a lot of miles in, I honestly think the Mizuno Neo Vista 2 is a hit. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and you heard my verdict. Now I want to hear from you. Have you tried this shoe? Did you like it? Did you love it? Hey, be honest with me. Did you hate it? Drop a comment down below. If you haven't tried it yet, what's holding you back? Are you waiting for this one to come out? Let me know if I can answer any questions for you. Again, I appreciate all the support. This channel is growing because of y'all. So remember, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and until next time, I'll see you all out on the run. Thanks for checking out this latest review. Don't forget, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and check out some of the other rad content that I've dropped out on the channel.